Passage 4. The Power of Touch.
Most people today know that babies need to be held. It's through the loving touch of the people who take care of them that babies learn to feel safe in the world. Touch is the first language they understand, and they depend on it for their physical, mental, and emotional development. What most people don't know is how touch is a key to good health for adults, too. A baby's need for touch was not always as well understood as it is today. Back in 1928, a leading psychologist, John B. Watson, wrote that parents should avoid touching their children. Never hug and kiss them. Never let them sit on your lap. If you must, kiss them once on the forehead when they say goodnight. Shake hands with them in the morning. Give them a pat on the head if they have made an extraordinarily good job on a difficult task. Watson's goal was for parents to raise their children to become confident and independent adults. We now know that to reach that goal, he should have given the opposite advice. In the 1980s, researchers in the United States started to study the effects of touch on newborn babies. In one study, a group of babies born prematurely received 3 15-minute massages in a week. To give a massage, someone gently pressed on the baby's body in a way that helped the baby to relax. A second group of babies received only the usual medical care for premature babies, which generally included very little touching. The researchers then recorded the baby's weight gains, an important sign of good health in newborns. They found that the babies who had received the massages gained 47% more weight than the control group. Over time, similar results in other studies resulted in major changes in how newborns are cared for in U.S. hospitals. Tiffany Field, one of the researchers who worked on that particular study, later had a baby born prematurely. This life-changing experience and a growing understanding of the benefits of touch led Dr. Field's career in a new direction. In 1992, she founded the Touch Research Institute, the TRI, at the University of Miami School of Medicine, where researchers have done over 100 studies on ways that touch affects health. In further studies on massage, TRI researchers have seen it reduce pain and improve the health of people with serious medical conditions, such as cancer. Massage is not the only kind of touch that's good for people. Studies have shown that when doctors give patients a friendly pat on the back, the patients do better. Hugs from family and friends have health benefits too. In a study at Carnegie Mellon University, every day for 2 weeks, researchers asked 400 adult volunteers a set of questions. They asked about the time the volunteers spent with other people and the number of hugs they got. Then, all 400 were exposed to the virus that causes the common cold, after which most of them, 78%, caught a cold. However, the people who had received more hugs were less likely to get sick. When they did get sick, their colds were not as bad. Researchers believe that many of the good effects of touch result from the way it can reduce stress. In response to a welcome touch, the human brain experiences an increase in oxytocin, a hormone tied to feelings of love and trust, and a drop in cortisol, a stress hormone. Everyone is different in how they feel about hugs, massage, pats on the back, and similar kinds of touch. How comfortable you are with these kinds of touch depends in part on your culture. Consider some research done by psychologist Sidney Girard in the 1960s. He traveled to various countries and studied the conversations of pairs of friends as they sat together in a cafe. In each place, he watched people for the same amount of time. In England, he saw that friends never touched each other. In the United States, friends touched an average of twice an hour. In France, the picture was very different. Friends touched almost every 30 seconds for an average of 110 times an hour. In Puerto Rico, the number of touches per hour hit 180. In his research, Girard was looking at the role of touch in people's social lives. We now know from further research that touch has a role in people's health too, and that it can make a difference for people of all ages.